welcome to L3S. In today's session, we will learn about ratio and proportion, one of the important topics in quantitative aptitude for different competitive exams like SSC, banking, UPSC, railway, etc. So let's get started. That content are what is ratio, ratio example, what is proportion, proportion examples, then miscellaneous exercises. So first, what is ratio? When we compare two quantities of the same type, like height, weight, speed, etc., we use ratios. For example, if Rohim's height is 150 cm and Avni's 140 cm, we can say Rohim is 10 cm higher. So here we have considered the difference between the two quantities. Another better way is to compare them by division. Using division. So if Isha's weight is 25 kg and her father is 75 kg, their weights are in the ratio 3:1. That means her father is 3 times heavier than Isha. Ratio helps us to see how many times one quantity contains another. We write as A:B if we have the ratio between A and B, and we can read it as A:B. The ratio does not have any unit because when we compare two quantities of the same type, their unit cancelled out. And one thing we have to remember, a ratio is a mathematical way of comparing two or more quantities of the same kind and in the same unit. So when we take the ratio regarding speed, so both the quantity will be in the same unit and same type. Say both will be speed only. We cannot take one is speed and another is weight. So both should be speed. Or when we compare weight, then both should be weight, and unit of both should be same. Like one is kg, then another have to be kg also.
Example.
So we have to follow this.
Example. First example. Say in a class there are 20 boys and 15 girls. 20 boys and 15 girls. So what is the ratio of boys and girls? So it will be 20:50. And we can simplify it, then we can get 4:3. Another example, a car is moving at speed 50 km/h and car B is 40 km/h. Now the ratio will be A:B will be 60:40. Ratio of their speeds equal to 60:40, and if we simplify, we'll get 3:2. So this means car A is 1.5 times faster than car B, because 3/2 is equal to 1.5. We can say here 1.5:1. Instead of 3:2, we can say 1.5:1. So car A is 1.5 times faster than car B. So what are the key points about ratios? Ratios are comparative and unitless. Ratios can be simplified just like fractions. The ratio 10:3 may be treated as 10/3. So when we can say 1.5:1, we can say 1.5/1. So we can write it as a fraction or as a ratio. Both quantities must be of same kind. Both are here speed. Speed of 1.5 term So it is of same kind. And for comparison of ratio, the two quantity must be of the same unit. So here, when we compare the speed, both should be kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour, and finally it will get cancelled out, and then it will become unitless. A ratio can be involve two or more terms. It is not necessary that ratio will be only two. It may be more than 2 also. Say 2 is to 3 is to 5. Note that the ratio 3 is to 2 is different from ratio 2 is to 3. Thus, the order in which quantities are taken to express their ratio is important. Two ratios are equivalent if the fraction corresponding to them are equivalent. Say 3 is to 2 is equivalent to 3 is to 2 means 3 by 2. So if it's equivalent, say 9 by 6. So this we can write 9 is to 3 by 3 is to 2 ratio is equivalent to ratio 9. A ratio can be expressed in the lowest form. Say the ratio can be expressed in the lowest form, say 20 by 12. If we simplify it, we'll get 5 by 3. So 5 by 3 is the lowest form. So 20 by 12, we can write it 5 is to 3 in the simplified form. And it is the lowest form when we'll do the simplification. Now compounded ratio. If two or more ratio are given, say A is to B, C is to D, and the antecedent of one is multiplied with antecedent of other, and consequents are multiplied with consequent of other, then the ratio obtained is called compounding ratio. The compounding ratio of the ratio A is to B, C is to D, and E is to F will be, so antecedent are A, C, E. So A, C, E is to what? B, consequence are B, D, and F. So A, C, E is to B, D, F. Say one example, 7 is to 23, 115 is to 150, and 18 is to 25. So this one antecedents are 17. So 17 into, we can write 115 into 18 is to divided by, or is to, we can write 23 into 153 into 25. This is 23, this is 153, this is 25. So first we'll take the first one, antecedent 17, 115 and 18 is to 23 into 153 and 25. This is called compounded ratio. Some examples of ratio. Find the ratio of 90 centimeter to 1.5 meter. Now here we can see that one is in centimeter and one is in meter. So first we will convert 1.5 meter into centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to, we know, 100 centimeters. So we have to multiply this by 100 to get centimeter. So this will be 150 centimeter. And the ratio will be 90 first they have given 90 centimeter, then 90 by 1.5 meter. Instead of 1.5 meter, we'll write 150 centimeter. So this centimeter, units are same. Now centimeter will be cancelled. 0, 0 cancelled. 3, 3. Then it will be 5. So the ratio will be 3:5. Next example, there are 45 persons working in an office. If the number of female is 25 and the remaining are male, find the ratio of number of female to number of males. So total is 45. Total student is 45. Male, female is 25. So male will be 45 minus 25. So 20. Now first what they have asked, number of female to number of male. So number of female is 25 and number of male is 20. So this, if we simplify, we will get 5 by 4. So the ratio will be 5:4. This is A. Now B, what they have asked, the number of male to number of female. So it will be the reverse. So this will be 20 by 25. So this will be 4 by 5. 4:5. This is how it is. Next example, divide 150 into ratio 2:3 between Kriti and Kiran. So there is a two part. So two parts are total will be 5. 2 plus 3 is sum of the two parts. Sum of two parts is sum of two parts is equal to 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now ratio of Kriti is equal to Kriti and Kiran is 2:3. Kriti will get 2 by 5. Okay, and quantity will be how much amount Kriti will get. Kriti amount is equal to 2 by 5 into total is 150. So 5, this will be 30. So it will be 60 rupees. And what will be Kiran's? Kiran's part is 3. So 3 out of 5 part and total is 150. So again this is 30. So 30 into 3, 90. So 90 rupees Kiran will get and Kriti will get 60 rupees. Next question. Cost of a dozen pen is 180 rupees and cost of 8 ball pen is 56 rupees. Find the ratio of cost of a pen to cost of a ball pen. Now, cost of a pen, how much? Cost of a pen. 1 dozen means 12 numbers. So, rupees 180 by 12. That means rupees 15 per pen. And cost of a ball pen is equal to rupees how much? 56 by total how many ball pens? 8. So 56 by 8. So rupees 7. Now what is the ratio of find the ratio of the cost of a pen to cost of a ball pen? The cost of a pen is 15. So 15 divided by cost of a ball pen is 7. So we cannot simplify. So it will be 15 is to 7. Another example, A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, B is to C is equal to 5 is to 7. Then what is the ratio of A, B, C? Okay. Now in this kind of problem, what we have to do, see here, A by B is equal to 2 by 3, B by C equal to 5 by 7. Now, if we will make a ratio, we have to first make B is common here. Here it is value is 3, here is 5. Now, if we multiply, if we make it equal in both the cases, then it will be easy for us to compare and make the ratio. Now, to do this, we have to multiply 3 by 5, 3 by 5 in denominator, both denominator and numerator, 3 by 5. Then this will become 3 and it will be whatever it is. So similarly, we will make it like that. Yeah, or we can write A into 2 into 5 and 3 into 5. Now, five by 5. So that all will have denominator 5. So here we can write 10 by 5, okay, 15 by 5. And B by C we can write 15 by 5 by 20 and by 5. This B and B is equal. So here directly we can take that from here. We can ratio 10 is to 15 is to 21. This is the way we have to do this kind of problem. A bag has a coin of rupees 1, 50 paise and 25 paise in ratio 5 is to 9 is to 4. What is the worth of the bag if the total number of coin in the bag is 72? So number of, this is in the ratio 5, 9, 4. So total is 5 plus 9 plus 4 is equal to 80. Now as it is given, so number of rupees 1 coin will be 5 by 18 into 72. That is a rupees 1 coin. So 18 4. So this is 20. Now rupees 50 paise. 50 paise. What is the 50 ratio? 9. So 9 by 18 into 72. So this becomes 436 and 25 phase, it is the ratio of 4, so 4 by 18 into 72, so it becomes 16. So total worth of the bag, rupees 1 coin is 20 numbers, so 20 number into rupees 1 plus 50 paise is 36 number, so 36 into 0.5, and 25 paise coins is 16 numbers, 16 into 0.25. So we'll get from here we'll get rupees 42. Now, what is proportion? When two ratios are equal, they are said to be in proportion. And use the symbol when two ratios are in proportion, then this symbol is used. This or this. This is equal. To equate two ratios. Say 5 is to 3 is equal to 15 is to 9. So this means 5 is to 3 is equal to 15 into 9. These two ratios are equal. So A is to B is same as C is to D, equal. So A, B, C, D are in proportion. And if two ratios are not equal, then we say that they are not in proportion. This two ratio A by B is not equal to C by D. Now 5 by 3 is to not equal to 2 by 3. So this is they are not in proportion. If it is not equal, these two ratios, then it will be said it is not in proportion. In a statement of proportion, the four quantities involved when taken in order are known as respective terms. First and fourth term are known as, now in this case, say A and D, first and fourth term, these are called extreme, terms. A and D. And B and C are called middle term. This is called middle term, B and C. A and D will be called extreme terms. Example, 2 is to 3, 4 is to 6. 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 6. Since both fractions are equal, we say 2, 3, 4 and 6 are 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 6. So there it is called 2, 3, 4, 6 are and 4, 6 are in proportion. Now 5 pens cost 50 rupees. Cost of 5 pen is 50 rupees. Okay. And 8 pens cost 80 rupees. So if 5 is to 8 is equal to 50 is to 80. So if simplified, both will be 5 is to 8. So they are called in proportion. This means that cost is directly proportional to the number of pens. Property of proportion. In a proportion, A is to B is equal to C is to D. Then A into D will be equal to B into C. This is called cross multiplication property. So here, if A by B equal to C by D, so A into D equal to C into B. This will be equal. This is called cross multiplication property, and it is very useful in solving question quickly. So 4 is to 6 equal to 10 is to x, 10 by x. So 4x is equal to 60. If we multiply it like this, and x will be equal to 60 by 4 equal to 50. This is how it is. So ratio and proportions are used everywhere in daily life. For example, comparing marks of two students, mixing ingredients in a recipe, 2 cloves and 1 cup sugar, comparing distances, speeds or prices, converting map scales, 1 centimeter is to 1 kilometer, calculating profit sharing or dividing salaries. What is proportion? Okay. Mean proportional formula. Very important. The mean proportion of two numbers A and B is the square root of their product. So mean proportion will be say two numbers A and B. Then what will be the mean proportion? Root over A into B. Then another important thing, third proportional formula. If three numbers A, B, C are in proportion, then the third proportion C, if we don't know the value of C and we know the value of AB, then C will be equal to B square by A. For example, if numbers are 4, A and C, we don't know the value of C, C will be B square by A. That means what is B? 8 is equal to 4. So 8 square by 4. This will be 16. So what will be the final ratio? 4, 8, 16. Okay. Another one, fourth proportional formula. If four numbers A, B, C, and D are in proportion, then the fourth proportion is given by fourth proportion. Say there are four numbers A, B, C, D. These are in proportion, and we don't know D. Then D will be equal to B into C, B into C divided by A. For example, if say 2, 3, 6 and D, then what is the value of D? It will be 3 into 6 by 2 is equal to 9. So what will be the proportion? 2, 3, 6, 9, like this. So we have to remember this formula because we see many times it's coming in the exam. They are important. Example of proportion: RD ratio 25 gram, 30 gram, and 40 kg, 48 gram kg in proportion. Then we have to first we have to see say 25 by 30 equal to how much? 5 by 6. If we simplify, 5 is to 6 equal to 6. 40 by 48, this will be 5, 8. If we divide by 8, 8, 5, then 6. So this is equal. So we can say that 25, the middle term in there, and here extreme terms are 25 and 48, and middle term is 30, 40. So we can write 25 is to 30, 40 is to 48. 25 and 48 are extreme term, 30 and 40 are basic term, and we can say these are in proportion. Do the ratio of 15 centimeter to 2 meter and 10 centimeter to 3 minute form a proportion. First, we have to make this ratio in a semi-unit. 15 centimeter to 2 meter. That will be 15 centimeter. 2 meter means 200 centimeter. Okay. So this become 3:40. So ratio is 3:40. Now here 10 sec to 3 minutes. 10. So 1 minute 60 seconds. So 3 into 60. So 1:18. So these are not proportionate. So these do not form a proportion. These ratios do not form a proportion. Some more examples. RD ratio. Okay. Then unitary method. The method in which first we find the value of one unit and then the value of required number of units is known as unitary method. Okay, we'll do one example and it will be clear. A scooter requires 2 liters of petrol to cover 80 kilometers. How many liters of petrol is required to cover 1 kilometer? So we can say that 80 kilometers for 80 kilometers we need 2 liters. So for 1 kilometer, how much petrol will be required? 2 by 80 liters. And now we have to find out 1 kilometer. Okay, this is what we need. So 1 by 40 liters. Now sometime it may be asked, if we are asked to find how many liters of petrol are required to cover 120 kilometers. Instead of 1 kilometer, if they ask 120 kilometers, then this will be multiplied with this 1 by 40 into 1 equal to 3 liters. So for 120 kilometers, it will require 3 liters. For 1 kilometer, it will be required 1 by 40 liters. 80 kilometers, it is required 2 liters. Now we'll do some miscellaneous exercise. If ratios of two numbers a and b is 5:8, if 5 is added to each a and b, then the ratio of a and b become 2:3. The difference of a and b. So what they have said, I just simplify. The ratio of two number a and b is, so a and b is equal to 5x by 8x. Okay. Now, if 5 is added to each a and b, that means a plus 5, b plus 5. That means 5x plus 5 plus 8x plus 5. Then the ratio of a and b become 2:3. So, if we simplify here, 3 cross multiply here, 5x plus 5 is equal to 2 into 8x plus 5. So this will be become 15x plus 15 equal to 16x plus 10. So we take this side, so we'll get x and we'll bring 10 to another side, so it become 15 minus 10, 5. So x will be equal to 5. Now what we have to find out, then the ratio of a b become the difference of a and b. Now x is equal to 5, so a is equal to 5x, so this will be 25. B is equal to 8x, so 8 into 5, 40. So difference is b minus a, 40 minus 25. So this become 15. So difference between a and b will be 15. So b 15 is the right answer here. Next question, if ratio of present age of age of A and B is 5:6. So here again A, B, present age of A and B is equal to 5:6. 5 is to say 5x, sorry, this is 6, 5:6, 6x. Now after 4 years, means plus 4, 6x plus 4. Their age will be ratio 7:8. Now, first we will find out x. So again we'll have to do cross multiplication. 5x plus 4 into 8 is equal to 7 into 6x plus 4, and we'll get the value of x is equal to this way 2. Okay, so what is a? Age will be 5x, 5 into 2, 10 years, and b is equal to 6 into 2, 6x, 12. Now what they have told, if C's present age is 5 years more than present age of B, so B's age is 12, so C's age will be 12 plus 5, 5 years more than present age of B, so 12 plus 5, this will be 17 years. C is 17 years. Next question. A, B, C are partner and their share of profit in the ratio 2:3:5. If A earns 20,000 rupees as his share of profit, what is the share of C? So total ratio will be 2:3:5. That means that. So share of A is equal to 2/10 into total is how much? 2/10 into total is say P. P is equal to say total they have earned P. Now 2/10 P equal to how much? 20,000. So P total amount will be 20,000 into 10 by 2. 5. So this will be 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh total amount. Now if A earned 20,000 as a profit, so that is what is the share of C? Now share of C will be this will be, what is the ratio for C is 5. So 5/10 into 1 lakh total amount P. So this will be 50,000. Share of C will be 50,000. Similarly, share of B will be 3/10 into 1 lakh, and that will be 30,000. Next question. A, B, C are partner and their share of profit in the ratio of 2:3:5. Okay, we have done this one. If x is to y is equal to 3:2 and x plus y is equal to 90, the value of x minus y. So here x by y is equal to 3/2. Okay, so x is equal to 3 y by 2. Now it is given x plus y is equal to 90. So we can write instead of x is equal to 90. So if we take 2 common, 3y plus 290. So 5y equal to 180, and then y will be equal to 180 by 5. That will be 36. So we got y is equal to 36, and then what is the value of x minus y? Now if y is 36, what is the value of x? So x will be 3 into 36 by 2. This will be 18. So this means 18 into 3, 54. So x is 54. So x minus y will be 54 minus 36. Question. Two numbers are in the ratio of 5:7. If the first number is 20, the second number will be. So two numbers are 5x by 7x. That means this equal to. Now 5x, if it is in 5x and 7x, so 5, it is a very easy question actually. 5x is equal to 20, so x is equal to 4. Then what is 7x? 7 into 4, 28. So the second number will be 28. If A is to B is equal to 5 is to 8, C is to B is equal to 4 is to 3, then ABC equal to how much? So another similar kind of example we have done before. A by B is equal to 5 is to 8, and C by B is equal to 4 by 3. So first we will change this one because we'll make it B is to C. So if we write here B is to C, we can write 3 by 4. Now we will have to make this B is common to both, it is same. So to make it same, so to make it 8, we have to divide 3 into 8 by 3. Same number we have to multiply 8 by 3. Here, here we have to multiply 3 by 3. So 3 by 3. Now this becomes 15 by 3 by 24 by 3. Now B is to C will become 24 by 3, both are same now, and 32 by 3. Now A 1 by 3, 3 we can cancel. Then we can see here A is 15, 15 by 3, so we'll take it 15. Then B is 24 by 3, we take 24, and C is 32 by 3, so we take 32 here. So the ratio will be A, B, C. A, B, C will be 15, 24, 32. So 15, 24, 32. This is the correct answer. Next question. What is the ratio between fourth proportional of 3, 6, 9 and means proportional of 4 and 49? The fourth proportional, we know the formula for the fourth proportional. Already we have studied. We know that if we know A, B, C, then D is equal to fourth proportional B equal to B into C by A. So here B is equal to, this is A, this is B, this is C. So what is B? 6. And what is C? 9. What is A? 3. This is D equal to 80. Now we know the formula for the mean proportional of two number equal to root over of these two number multiplication, 4 into 49. So when we multiply this, we will get 196. So this equal to 14. So mean proportional is the mean proportional is 14 and the fourth proportional is 18. So we need to what is the ratio between fourth proportional and the mean proportional of this. So this will be what they have asked. What is the proportion between 18 and 40? So we can say 18 is to 40. Hope you understand. Next question. Fourth proportion of 12, 18 and 6 is the same as the third proportion of k and 6. What is the value of k? First we will find out what is the fourth proportion of 12, 18 and 6. That is D equal to B into C by A. So B is here 18, 6 by A 12. So this will be 2, this will be 9. So the fourth proportion is 9. And third proportion, what is the formula? Third proportion, we know B square by A. So third proportion C is equal to B square by A. Now here, what is A, B? K and 6. So K is A and 6 is B. So B square means 6 square by K. 36 by K. Now they are telling fourth proportion of this is the same as the proportion of K and 6. What is the value of K? So as per this question, 9 is equal to 36 by K. So 9K is equal to 36. So K equal to 4. Next question. Fourth proportion of 12, 18, 6 is the same as third proportion of K and 6. What is the value of K? Sorry, next question. What is the ratio of the mean proportional between 1.2 and 10.8 to the third proportion of 0.2 and 1.2? So first, let's find out the mean proportion between 1.2 and 10.8. So mean proportion, first we find out. We know this is root over 1.2 into 10.8. So if we do it, we do like this, 108 by 10. So okay, let's do it here. So we can do like this, 12 into 108. So 12 into 108 will get 1296 and denominator 100. So we know 1296 equal to 36 square and 100 is 10 square. So square root will become 36 by 10. So it becomes 3.6. So mean proportion will be 3.6. And what is the third proportion? Say A is equal to 0.2, B is equal to 1.2, and C is equal to, third proportion C is equal to B square by A. So B square means 1.2 square by A, that is 0.2. So 1.2 square means 12 into 12, that means 1.2, 10 into 10 into 2. So instead of 0.2 we write 2 by 10. So 10 will go here. So if we simplify this, we will get 7.2. And the ratio will be, accordingly the ratio of mean proportion is 3.6 and third proportion is 7.2, so 3.2 into 7.2. So this will be 1:2. Next question, if A is to B is equal to 3 is to 5, B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3, then proportion of A, B is to C. Then similar type of this one, A is to B is equal to 3 is to 5. B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3. So first we have to make this number equal. Then only we can take the proportion. So to do this, we have to multiply this by 5 by 2. So 2 will be cancelled, it become 5. Then this also we have to multiply by 2. And this as denominators we have multiplied is 2. We have to do here 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means 1. So just to make the denominator like this. So we can write 6 by 2 by 10 by 2. Now here we can write 10 by 2 and here we can write 15 by 2. So from here we see here 10 by 2, here also 10 by 2, here 15 by 2, here 6 by 2. So here from here we can directly take A is to B is to C like this. For A we can take directly 6 and for B we can take 10. For here we can take 50. So this ratio ABC will be 6 is to 10 is to 15. This is correct. Thank you. That's it for today. Hope you understand the basics of ratio and proportion. Keep practicing because the more you practice, the faster you will get in exam. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to L3S for more easy learning sessions. All the best to your exam preparation. See you in the next
Welcome to L3S. In today's session, we will learn about ratio and proportion, one of the important topics in quantitative aptitude for different competitive exams like SSC, banking, UPSC, railway, etc. So let's get started. That content are what is ratio, ratio example, what is proportion, proportion examples, then miscellaneous exercises. So first, what is ratio? When we compare two quantities of the same type, like height, weight, speed, etc., we use ratios. For example, if Rohim's height is 150 centimeter and Avni's 140 centimeter, we can say Rohim is 10 centimeter higher. So here we have considered the difference between the two quantities. Another better way is to compare them by division, using division. So if Isha's weight is 25 kg and her father is 75 kg, their weights are in the ratio 3:1. That means her father is 3 times heavier than Isha. Ratio helps us to see how many times one quantity contains another. We write as A is to B if we have the ratio between A and B, and we can read it as A is to B. The ratio does not have any unit because when we compare two quantities of the same type, their unit cancelled out. And one thing we have to remember, a ratio is a mathematical way of comparing two or more quantities of the same kind and in the same unit. So when we take the ratio regarding speed, so both the quantity will be in the same unit and same type. Say both will be speed only. We cannot take one is speed and another is weight. So both should be speed, or when we compare weight, then both should be weight, and unit of both should be same. Like one is kg, then another have to be kg also. So we have to follow this.